You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene. Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's American Idol After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's American Idol After Show.
What's good, AfterBuzz Nation? It's Steffi G on the mic with my lovely hosts. Go ahead,
hey y'all, Violet here.
Hey y'all, it's Jason.
And tonight is season 13, episode 18, songs from the movies that they did today. They did pretty good. I heard that some of you were upset last week, which I wasn't here, and tonight Juan Carlos Rubio is not with us.
Oh,
we all miss you.
We miss you, Juan Carlos.
JC, sorry, aka JC.
AKA.
Yeah, so what did you guys think about last week in comparison?
I kind of missed it too. I saw like the tail end of it, but then I saw your after
I'll
show.
say something. Last week was horrible.
Oh.
And tonight was better. Not like amazing, but like definitely a 180.
Right.
But I did like Malaya last week, just saying.
I did not.
That's good. Well, the good thing about this week, though, is that Sam, for the first time to me, looked so nice and was a little bit more loose since he started the singing with
Come Together,
the Beatles, which I was nervous because I love the Beatles.
Yeah, I thought this is the first time he got up there and like seemed like J-Lo said, like a baby rock star, like almost when he's actually singing for this song, he seemed connected. He just doesn't know what to do when the music stops.
Yes.
And that's when like you have to pull it off, like do something cool with the mic or like go out into the crowd and touch a girl's hand.
I love it. That's exactly what I kind of wrote. That's exactly what I kind of wrote.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So I wish he would kind of like pose or hit something.
Yeah.
Or like hit his words even. Kind of like have the when the music drops, he's got to, that's his moment to be a rock star. And he kind of just like sings through it, just like walks through the song. And I hope that he'll learn as the weeks go on. But he's really got his confidence going.
He's definitely getting better.
I like it.
I love the Beatles. I don't think he did that good. I think that he kind of said it too much. I feel like he should have sang it a little bit more and it would have sounded better, but he didn't.
Don't you feel like the song felt like it was too slow?
Yeah.
Like I wanted him to pick it up, and I think that maybe would have helped his energy too.
But also he just sounded too normal. I feel like he could have been like, come together.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He was just like,
Do you
come
remember
together.
What's that Irish girl that was on the show back in the day? She had like the tattoo sleeve.
Irish girl.
Carly or something.
Oh, yes.
She sang the song on the show.
Carly Simon.
Yeah, and she killed it. And she like has such like a grit to her voice, and he needs to turn that on a little bit if he's missing a song like this.
Yeah.
He's I think he's lucky though that he has such a good fan base because he's so cute. Otherwise,
Well, his voice like technically is amazing. Like there's never anything that he's like off on his notes or anything.
right, because he knows how to sing well.
Yeah.
Someone who actually surprised me this evening, which not that I'm not happy to say it, but I think she did do a great job, was Jessica.
Yeah.
What are you? Actually, Jason, go ahead. Let us know what you think.
You know what? When she's good, but there's something with her tone that is so off, and it like gets under my skin, and like the way she ends her phrases are so wide, and I find it super annoying. She's getting prettier.
Yes,
I'll give her that. She looks super pretty. But I think she's going down the wrong route. She needs to be singing rock songs, and I don't think this is the space she should be in because she can't emotionally connect to songs. She's like a deer in headlights when she's out there, and she doesn't have the excuse that she's like a 15-year-old boy.
Right.
Like, if you've been playing all these shows in bars, show me your edge. Like, bash a bottle over somebody's head.
I feel like she might just not be able to connect to any song. But I loved this song. I love this song. That movie's great. So, I don't know. I thought she did good. And this is the only one where I loved it.
I actually really liked her, and it's so funny that you mentioned her tone because I wrote down that I love her tone. I think it's almost perfect. Her tone is one of the only ones on the whole show that I really enjoy listening to.
That's so funny because I wrote her tone is very inconsistent.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know.
And I honestly feel like she's one of the most talented females on the show.
She...
Huh.
Well, actually, for a moment there, I was...
We're like, whoa.
Well, she was, but I was also thinking, I was like, maybe she can win this. But there are still things in this show that I felt like but it's why I don't like her.
Okay, during Majesty's performance.
Exactly.
Because Majesty was not her best tonight, and Jessica looked so happy.
But
she was doing bad.
She gave her a really big hug when
maybe
she
they
got
are
off the stage.
friends.
So maybe they're friends, and she was smiling because she really likes her.
But
And
Sometimes two-faced people do that, though.
And based on what we've seen before, when she goes up against other girls, she
That's
gets a little
true.
mean.
But then I wouldn't say that Majesty is her competition at all.
Right,
No.
because they're in
whoever's
two
voting-
different...
Exactly. But
Totally
with
different levels.
and we'll get to her later, but with Gina, maybe that's her competition. But also
her
you want her to
competition.
do more rock. I feel like she's a little more country with some rock in her.
Like Gretchen Wilson, though. Like
Yes.
that kind of.
Yes. And I feel like she has kind of that attitude, like, I don't care if you don't like me, I'm going to do what I do. And that's exactly how Gretchen is. And she just needs to pick a little better songs.
And she needs to look in the mirror when she's singing, because she just looks so like
Yeah, she's
deer in
kind of
headlights.
wandering.
Yeah.
I feel like she thinks she's like being edgy and dark, but
But
it's not coming
that way.
across. Yeah.
I just want to say that both of you look really good from over here.
Oh, thanks.
girl, you look good
You look good over there.
too. Look at you.
Lead
Girl,
hosting.
country outfit.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm not country today, y'all. And I'm not wearing any makeup, just so the viewers know.
And she's still so pretty.
I have to say that. My
I
cheeks
woke
might
up
be
like
rosy from the
this.
sun. I woke up like this, but I was sun-kissed today, so I might be a little rosy for y'all. I'm just kidding. Anyways, next we have CJ Harris with one of my favorite songs, Can't You See? I thought he did incredible. I was so happy, and I think the judges said the same thing, that this was something that they were waiting to see from him. And what Keith said before, even if you're sharp, it doesn't matter because your performance is what makes it. What did you guys think about CJ?
His rasp is perfect. I love his voice.
See.
And I know a couple of weeks ago I said that he got into the show because of politics, and I still do believe that, but I'm so happy he's on the show. He is so good.
I think he's peaking at the right moment too, because I think he is, like, after tonight, one of the more memorable performances.
Yep.
I still do wish there'd be more give and take when he's singing, because I feel like it's always so intense. And if you could just pull it back a little bit, I think it'd be even more powerful, but still one of his best performances.
And it's always easier to pull back than to give. So
It's just kind of his style, but I appreciate him because he's someone who's really like chasing his dreams. And you know what? Speaking of chasing, there is a new reality show that's coming out on Tuesday, March 18th on the Oxygen channel called Chasing Maria Menounos. So that's funny and a coincidence.
Isn't
know.
it?
To be our
Yeah,
producer.
I think-
OMG.
I think Martin has something for
Yes,
that too, right?
I have a quick commercial break that we're going to take and hear a little preview of it. So
BRB.
Let's hear it.
BRB.
Tuesdays on Oxygen.
I'm Maria Menounos, and my life can get a little crazy. I host Extra. I'm an actor, producer, dancer, wrestler, and a lot of other things. I live with Kevin, my boyfriend of 15 years. Do you really love me?
I would say that I'm in serious like.
And my parents. Yep, I just said I live with my parents.
You drive me crazy.
You drive me crazy. My parents want us to get married.
You both love each other. Get married.
Kevin and I don't. I am going to get married when I want to get married. I think I want kids. Kevin definitely doesn't want them now.
This is being pushed on us.
And of course, my parents wanted them yesterday.
This year you gotta have it.
And I have a house full of people counting on me financially. If I take my eye off the ball, everything can fall apart.
It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or wants us to do. It's what we want to do.
Everyone thinks that they know what's best for me, but I'm really the only one. I have got to figure things out.
Chasing Maria Menounos is so new. Every Tuesday at 10, 9 Central, starting March 18th, only on Oxygen.
that is so awesome.
I'm so excited
I
for it.
can't wait.
And having foreign parents ourselves, that's so typical,
I know, right? It's awesome. I love her.
I love it. Okay, so next we had Dexter tonight, which I have to say was all right. I don't even really remember his performance. I think he could have done better.
I
Sing
think
Sweet Home Alabama.
Which is what was memorable about it because it's a great song, but I don't think he did it justice.
He didn't look like, my problem with him every week is he doesn't look like he's having fun on stage,
Mm.
and he seems super unrehearsed. Like, I almost feel like every time he's singing, they're like, oh my God, your song just changed. You're singing Sweet Home Alabama. Go do it. And it seems like he's just out there, like, in his own little zone. And I'm just,
your song just changed.
like, 'cause it seems like that. And he needs to enunciate, but he's not going to do that because he doesn't do it when he talks.
I feel like I wish he would have done something cool with the song. Like all the judges said it. That song has been done so many times, and everybody knows the song.
Yep.
So change it up a little, and he's never done that, and it's really starting to bother me. It's like, do something that's not karaoke.
Yeah, because it's very karaoke, and that song's like a good old boy song. Like,
Right.
we want to, like, raise your
It's
drink.
so
And
easy.
he looked like So everybody tonight, I would say everybody needs to learn how to connect more.
Right.
But him was just like, you're singing such a fun song. How can you at least not be smiling when you're singing
Like, throw
that song?
out some ad libs. Throw like, hey, and y'all, and I don't know, something.
Well, I think unfortunately for Dexter, any song that's not going to be country is going to come out karaoke.
But that's a country song.
No, I know, but it's more pop.
But you know what?
He would sound better with like a deeper country.
I think every single one of his performances have sounded karaoke.
Yeah, he's done like, he did.
I think he's in danger of going home.
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
Really?
Why? Who do you think is
Middle
gonna go
America is
about that?
Obsessed with them country boys.
Dexter's not that good, and he seems like I actually started off really liking him in the show.
Me too.
And every performance, I'm like, oh, bye.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
He's taking it way too easy, and he needs to challenge himself and do something crazy.
I know. What do we think he should do?
I don't know. I think he should do a Jason Aldean song.
I don't
and
know.
like
I
kill
think that's just how he's gonna
I think
sound.
I'd
It's
like
just how
to
it's
hear
he's
him
gonna be.
sing like a female song.
Really?
Just to like hear his take on it, so he actually sounds original. Maybe even like a Shania Twain song or something.
Ooh.
Whose bed have your boots been under?
That'd be perfect.
I guess. Someone who surprised me. Unfortunately, I think I'm the only one who thought this. I loved Ben tonight.
I liked him too. I think he looks really good without a hat, and he should always lose the hat and
change his
voice.
I could,
speaking
voice.
Speaking voice, yeah. I know what he's trying to do. I really, really understand where he's trying to go with his music. There's other people in country kind of doing that right now, and he can take it a step further for himself. But I don't like what the judges said, that they don't know who he is because of this week. We know who Ben is.
Yeah.
Like, he's a good old country boy, Tennessee, wears hats, whatever.
Yes, ma'am.
1 week he wants to change it up. He wants to do something different. He wants to challenge himself.
And
he
let him know, don't do it.
Right. And now if he doesn't do it, and every week he does a good old boy country song or whatever he's been doing, they're going to be like, oh, you do the same thing over and over.
Right.
Why don't you change it up a bit?
I'm just surprised that they didn't see something about him that they liked, because usually you're supposed to balance out the constructive criticism with something good that he did, but they didn't give him.
I think he comes across as annoying. That being said, I like that he was gonna try an Elton John song, but Elton John's a legend. You can't sing a legend on this show unless you're gonna kill it. And I think his falsetto is super nasally. He seemed like he lacked energy at the piano, and when he went for the falsetto too, like, you have to have so much power when you're going to do it in a song like that, and it wasn't there.
He was up there for too long.
Yeah, and he almost has
that I could
like
agree with.
Sort of a cocky vibe when he's performing is kind of what I got while I was watching it. Like, he thinks he's really good, but he's not.
But it's confidence, and if he didn't have that, we'd be like, where's his confidence? So it's kind of like a double-edged sword for him.
You got to back it up.
That's true.
Okay.
I like his voice.
I do think he's talented and it's there, but I think maybe he shouldn't try to do such a big song.
Maybe he's overestimating himself.
Here's the thing, though. I do agree that he wasn't strong enough on the piano, but I thought he did a great job at making that song his own, because that's a difficult song to make your own. Everyone's gonna sing. And
then I miss Simon tonight, because Simon will always tell people, don't get up from the piano. It looks so corny.
Okay, yeah, I guess
you know
you're
what I
right.
mean? Unless you're like a teenage pop singer. Like
Right.
Taylor Swift
Alicia
can do
Keys
that.
always gets
she can do that, but then she gets
But
up and
that's
she
her-
dances.
that's her thing. That's
and
like
she's
her
got a
jam.
body. His suit was too tight. He looked.
I thought he looked good.
I think he looked creepy. I just was meh.
Well, you know who looked fantastic was...
Before we move on, if Ben is ever watching, or if somebody who knows Ben is watching, please do an Eric Church song. You will it will go.
Did you hear that, y'all? Do an
Eric Church.
Eric's Church song.
Oh, what?
Also, go ahead and go on YouTube and on iTunes, download us, give us 5 stars, talk about us, good or bad, we can handle it.
We can.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Anyways, but I was gonna say, you know who else looks good and who might like chicken wings is Majesty Rose.
Oh my God! I don't think you can say that.
Well, I love chicken wings, but
I like chicken wings too.
Okay, good.
I'm a vegetarian.
Boo.
I am so bummed in Majesty Rose tonight. Because she sang Let It Go from Frozen, and we came into Demi Lovato singing it, and that's why I wanted us to do that, because A, Demi Lovato's amazing. B, the song is so theatrical, and there is a way to sing it and make it current and make it a pop song, and that's the way to do it. I thought her performance seemed almost like somebody who's like trying to be in Glee, and like, I'm gonna sing this in front of my class, but the notes weren't there.
They were not.
They were not there, and she kind of lost who she is. It was so campy, but still, like, she shouldn't be doing songs that big because she tried last week and failed. She tried this week again. You don't have the high notes. Don't attempt them. It just reminds us that you don't have them.
Well, no, what I think it was also, she had no breath support. I felt like every note that she tried to get, she had to stop it only because she couldn't breathe anymore.
But she was so underpitched too. It was
She was underpitched. She wasn't, like, even when she was going high, it's like, oh, dang, go back down.
And it's so bad
down.
because you root for her, because even like while she's acting like all the other contestants,
girl.
she seems so sweet and fun, but I wrote that it was cringeworthy.
Yeah, I thought the song was way too big for her. And the whole skipping on stage, it was cute, but you're not going to sell albums like that.
Yeah.
Well, also, I don't think it's going to help singing that song moving around.
Yeah.
Well, and that song is literally at its peak right now.
Right.
And
so
everyone
to have sang it.
If you're not going to do it justice or do something to make it different, because it would have been kind of cool to see her do it like acoustic on her guitar. But
I would have liked that.
Well, is that it?
I hope she's safe though, because she is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I do.
She
really
is,
like
as far
her.
as personality goes.
She's so
I
pretty.
put her in Sam's category as just she's a likable contestant. We just like who she is,
which is like good in pop music today, because you have to have the whole package.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think she has it, and like with some auto tune, she'll be fine.
Oh,
poor girl.
So now next is Meatloaf and Jack Black's baby.
I think didn't we say that first?
We did. Everybody called it. I said Jack Black, and she kept saying Meatloaf.
There you
Bam.
go.
There we go.
Bingo, bango, bongo. He's always good.
He's always good, but I like the song choice. I think tonight he kind of proved he's a one-trick pony. Because
a little bit. Really?
During the beginning, he seemed so uncomfortable and so unconnected when he has to actually just like sing and not wail and be like one-on-one with the song. And then at the end, when he started to wail and do the rock thing, he got it. But it just kind of proves to me that he can't sing a ballad.
Right.
Oh my gosh. I would totally disagree.
Oh, really?
I loved it because I thought that he's finally showing us that he can do so much more.
But don't you think,
wail.
like, I felt like it was so uncomfortable to watch him.
But see, it's funny because I don't remember what he was doing at all because I was so into the song.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I'm so
and the mustache, I couldn't take my eyes off of it.
I know this wouldn't have helped him, but I'm so surprised he didn't think of the movie Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg. And when he's auditioning in the movie, he's in the booth. I wish I could tell you what the song is, but the song starts very slow, just like this one. The progression was exactly the same, but it was meant to be sang from a rock star or like a rocker, you know? And that would have been perfect for him, and I'm so bummed. And I think the song choice probably didn't help because Adele kills it by doing both. She wails it, and when she has her deep voice, it's unbelievable.
And when she's super connected, I would have
give it to us.
actually liked to see him do the song Alex sang. And see if he can do a song like that.
Because but that's not his style. You can't,
But I think
it's an artistic level. I don't know.
But I feel like for him at least,
yeah.
Like he, at least for me, like I do like watching him perform. But when he's not doing his like Jack Black weird rocker thing, it's just not good.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to.
I know. Agree to disagree.
Because I loved it.
Now, I'm a sucker for love, and I'm a sucker for MK.
Aren't we all? I freaking love that girl.
So cute.
I want to make out with her.
I love that kind of song choice. I think Bonnie Raitt does the song. Everyone does this song, but she has such a good voice for this song. I don't want to bring her down, but I was actually kind of unimpressed with it.
It's because she's doing the same thing performance-wise.
And I think, again, like Caleb, it lacked intensity. And I think she's really trying, and that's why I'm rooting for her, because you can tell she's trying to like go and look the judges in the face. But she just looks a little too timid, and I thought some of her runs fell off at the end, or in the beginning especially. And
which is what Harry said.
Yeah, I agree with Harry on that. But she looked amazing. She looked like a star tonight, and I'm glad she lost the hat.
I didn't like her look at all today. The whole red with the black sparkly. I so know that in the real world, she would have never chosen that outfit. Come on, a sparkly jacket. She's not going to want. She likes big sweaters and hats.
I mean, it was all right, but I feel what you're saying.
It's not her, and I feel like they're trying to make her into this sparkly star, and the hair is just way too yellow. I'm sorry. But on her performance, I loved it. I thought she was so connected that I was like going towards the TV like, so into it.
See, I was going towards the TV because I wanted to like pat her on the back and be like, okay, you can like, come on.
Stop it.
Smile.
Really?
And I love her. I want her to
loved
do
it.
a Maroon 5 song or something.
Ooh.
Like a little more funky.
She would sound
that
good.
she
Like
can,
Sunday morning?
Yeah.
Or
no,
Secret?
like a really fast Maroon 5 song.
Fast.
Like I want to see her do something up-tempo and kind of like...
Yeah, I think she should.
Right, because
switch
we
it up a
haven't
little
really
bit.
seen
Yeah.
her. Who is the artist that Jennifer Lopez compared her to?
Katie Lang.
Okay, I agree with her. She doesn't, but MK's still always going to be someone who doesn't have to do too much, and she's going to sound great. I mean, as long as she delivers. And maybe she's not a performer. There's plenty of artists that don't go on tours and don't have concerts and everything that, like, you know, bet money that if she was in a recording studio that she'd feel more comfortable because no one's watching her for one, and then she'd deliver exactly the way that we want
And she wouldn't have
Well,
all
I
this
think she's
makeup on.
almost like Alex in the way where she should just be sitting on a stool playing a guitar. But when you're on American Idol, you have to
Give us a
win
little
over
more.
all of America. That's the whole point. And I think, I mean, she does have sort of like that Tracy Chapman type vibe to her, where it's like just like white girl that can sing that's really good. But it's, I don't know. I just want her to amp it up.
I love that she walked up to the judges. I feel like she was kind of making a statement when she did that.
Yeah.
I feel like it was definitely thought about, and she knew what she was doing. She kind of went and sang to them like, here I am, this is my emotion, do you feel it? And they felt it.
Right.
And I thought it was just awesome.
But do you think her, like, when she was doing that, I was just looking at her face and then, like, it's
was-
almost like Jessica, like, it was just like...
She's not gonna give too much, but unlike Jessica, she doesn't look blank. She just looks like she's not gonna show you all of her cards.
Okay.
I also think that she has that dude side to her where she just doesn't want to look corny either. I think she's focused on what her face looks like, and she's like, oh, I'm not trying to make an ugly face. I mean, who's to say that she hasn't sang in front of the mirror before and was like, oh my God, don't do that, MK, you know?
Yeah,
like
but
how people have, like when Caleb was saying that what he wanted to work on was not closing his eyes while he was singing.
Yeah.
So she's probably just making sure to not look like weird on stage.
But I'd rather see her make an ugly face and be, like, super connected
So
to
then
it.
she has to work on that.
Yeah.
Personally.
I love her.
Yes, we do. All of her.
I like the comparison you made with Alex, who was next. #Ali.
Hey.
He was great. But you know what's so funny? I don't think I've ever really noticed his little feet movement. They're right.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's
All
because
the
his
time.
white legs were showing so much tonight. His
That
pants
was
were
of his
rolled up
little
a little
feet.
too high.
That was a little much. I mean,
Where's the flood, honey?
Okay, so song choice. I loved the song choice for him, and I thought he started off really well and ended really well. But it seemed to me like he forgot the melody in the middle of it, and then it was just kind of all over the place.
I honestly stopped paying attention. I was kind of focused on the ankles.
They're so white.
I don't remember his performance. All I wrote was he always does a slow song. He needs to give us something new. I'm bored.
Yeah.
I think he was perfect and he sang beautifully. I'm
Really?
gonna
Do you
agree
know-
with my sister.
Of course he sings beautifully. Like, that's no question.
But do you know the song? Falling Slowly?
I don't
Yeah.
know the song.
I know what he was singing.
Oh, okay, 'cause
but it
he-
was still good. I still think that he delivered it fine for him.
But I feel like...
I didn't need him to sing it identically like the actual
No,
song.
but I think he, like... It seemed like he forgot the melody.
Okay, I guess I feel you. I know which part you're talking about too, but...
Like right before the chorus, I'm like, do you know what you're singing? And I agree with you. He needs to do something. Same with MK. They it's getting to the point. A lot of these contestants, it's getting to the point where it's so predictable. And if you're gonna do a change, I mean, you have to do it good, or you're gonna get eaten alive doing that. It's such a fine line.
It's funny that you mentioned Maroon 5 for MK. I would love to see Alex do a Maroon 5.
Yeah.
Oh, but he'd be able to kill a Maroon 5 because he has like a similar high-pitched voice like out of
And
Yeah.
it would be perfect because it's not too different, but it's still something fresh.
Oh, you see, but then he should do something that's also kind of upbeat from Maroon 5 also
Yeah, there
because
you
he
go.
hasn't done anything upbeat.
Right.
That's
Kind of even mid-tempo. Give us something.
Something different.
I think this season is been definitely like the first season where, I mean, they're great, the talent's good, but it's genuinely amateurs that that are doing it, you know?
And it does feel like, I feel like a lot of these artists, like 4 or 5 of them, can be molded into stars. And I feel like they have potential for after the show. But there hasn't been any performances lately where I like want to post on my Facebook and be like, oh my God, you have to hear this.
Right.
Like, I remember last year when Candace Glover would sing, we would be in tears,
Yeah,
like
we loved
watching
her.
it, standing, cheering in our little room, watching
Yeah.
it. And so far, we haven't seen anybody who comes even anywhere close to that.
That's true.
And it sucks.
moved. Candace did kill it though last year, and
Yeah.
she did get me. Well, I don't know, but like I was saying earlier when we were watching it, Gina is someone who I can definitely hear on the radio.
Yeah.
Gina, I thought killed it.
She can.
tonight.
Yeah,
I can see her on
she's
records and
amazing.
everything.
I don't know why I've like.
Did you like the song that she chose though?
I thought it was so good because I
Okay.
think it's different.
Right.
And I really like Paramore, but I thought she took the song and she made it her own. And I like that she kind of slowed it down on the piano,
Mm-hmm.
but it still had the intensity factor. And her voice, I got chills for some of those runs she was doing because she was just wailing
She is
it.
She kills
amazing.
it.
And she was
always
like,
been good.
that's what Majesty was trying to do, like have those powerful moments, but she can actually pull it off. And I would say vocally, she best girl.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're saying that
competition.
because you did not like her in the beginning.
No, I didn't.
I know.
You know, it's when I was talking about Jessica and I said she's one of the best, I totally forgot about Gina, and I always forget about Gina.
I know, and
She's
that's what's
Is that your
dangerous.
problem?
And no matter how good she is, she's always going to be in the bottom because for some strange reason, I feel like she's forgettable.
I think because she doesn't have anything. She needs
I
to
feel
do
like
a
she's
song.
the rock star of the like rocker chick, but she hasn't taken that. She hasn't fully
She's
accepted
being
that.
very neutral. Like I think we always remember Jessica because we didn't like we're like
Yeah.
fighting against her because she's just
Because Gina's
we just
not
see her being rude
necessarily
and
a
stuff.
character, and we don't really know her. You know what I mean?
And she's not going to get votes because of that.
Which is unfortunate because she is a good singer. I think she needs to do something super raw and unplugged
yeah.
and have like a huge moment for people to remember her.
Yeah.
Because this song was so good.
Yeah.
And if like MK would have had that performance, we would have all been like, "Oh my God, MK!" when we started off the show. And I don't know
Right.
why, because Gina's super good. But
No, I guess you're right. Yeah, she doesn't. Oh, Gina Prosciutto. Sorry. Oh, I always call her Prosciutto. I'm sorry.
Gina Irene now. She
Gina
dropped
Irene.
that.
Excuse me.
That was
Yes,
smart.
Gina Irene.
But in
That
her
was.
runs too, everything about her
She's
is
really
so
good.
good. She needs, I don't know.
And she's so pretty. And,
And she's our whaler, which I don't like that they said that about Malaya because how are they not going to say that about Gina?
I know.
What?
Thank you. 'Cause
We'll go ahead
Gina-
and transition into Malaya. Go ahead.
I am changing from Dreamgirls. It's super, super amateur. She is taking on way too big of songs every week. And like,
Yeah.
you remind me of somebody from band. Like in high school, we would always hate, the choir kids always hated
Yep.
when the band kids tried to sing. And that's exactly what it reminds me of. Like, this girl's like, "Oh, I can sing." And all the choir kids are like, "No, you have no technique.
Stop.
You're shouting."
Yes.
You're
she's
shouting. That's her
and I
problem.
wrote that too. She's
And
shouting.
but I think she probably thinks when she's watching Jennifer Hudson, like, Jennifer Hudson gets really loud when she does this. Yeah, because she's good.
Right. Well, no, Martin. No, yeah, because sometimes too when she's like singing, I feel like she's still saying the words. Like there's parts where she's like, where you're all of a sudden you're talking and you're not singing the music.
Yeah.
And week in, week out, I have to say this. I think that if she took her braces off, her pronunciation would be better. And she sings from her throat, not from her facial mask.
Yep.
So that kind of bothers me also. But it has, and like what Violet said earlier, it has to do with her age. She's younger. She probably still needs training for her voice and everything. But
then she needs to do like a
that's just
like
not,
a Colby Calais song or something would be perfect for her, where it's not like a super rangy song.
No, it wouldn't.
But it just seems sloppy.
Yeah, and it's
No,
funny
when-
because I don't really know too much about technique, but watching it, I remember thinking she looks like she just got out of bed and just said, "I'm gonna sing today."
Yeah.
and she started singing.
Yeah.
She has no technique. She has She sounds like she's never had a training session in her life.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for her because in the beginning, like she was funny, and now she annoys me.
Yeah, she's almost like
She's 15.
she has
She reminds me every time now on the show.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my
that
god,
she's
you're 15. Like stop,
15, yeah.
please stop.
and like isn't Sam Wolf 15? Mm-hmm. But he's
Is he?
like
No, he's 17. I thought.
oh well, same thing.
Whatever.
He's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
super
whatever.
humble, and his technique is on point.
It is.
But I did like Malaya last week. I thought she was awesome last
I didn't like her then either.
Maybe I'll have
we'll
to go
see.
watch it again. I got out of a big flight and
Okay, you were
Maybe
just
I was
having lots of
delusional.
emotions.
Okay, so for the most part, they were all good. Is there anything that you want to see as far as performance-wise for next week?
I want to see anybody who's doing super slow acoustic songs do something fun and turn it up. I want to see everybody vocally or emotionally connect to the songs. And I want to see Malaya and CJ use some technique when they're singing.
Also, what do you think would be a good theme for these type of singers? Because right now the themes that they're choosing, it's too bad because.
But do you know what the themes that they're choosing?
They're not picking songs that are good for them.
Idol is giving such basic themes this season that they can literally do.
They can do anything.
Anything. They're making it broad for them.
Yeah.
Right.
But we'll see.
Man, Caleb, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to Caleb. He should have done the Rockstar song from the movie The Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg.
And what I want to see is people freaking kill it on stage. I want to see them like kill it. They shred the stage.
Gina shredded the stage tonight.
Except Caleb, because we've already seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, so who were your favorites for tonight? Male and female. One.
Favorite male was Sam Wolf, and he still could do a lot better. Favorite female was Gina.
Interesting. My favorite female was Gina. Favorite male was CJ.
Favorite male was CJ. Favorite female was, don't be biased, Gina. MK. I was gonna say MK, but
okay.
I hope this means Gina's not in the bottom 3 this week. And I think too, if they would have put her performance last, she would have had a bigger moment. The way they arrange it, and they let Malaya or whatever, is that her name, Malaya?
Yeah. I don't know why they keep putting her last.
Yeah, because I think they think she's gonna have big moments because she chooses big songs, and then she doesn't.
I'll tell you what though, she looked good though in this performance.
She did. But I wish she was in a gown, maybe a little more dramatic, because it's such a big song.
Yeah, no, thank God, because then she would have disappointed us even more. At least she looked casual for a casual performance. I'm sorry. I know, basic. Anyways, why don't we go ahead and predict for next week? Alrighty.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I would like to see Dexter or Caleb go home.
I think Gina, Malaya, and Majesty are going to be in the bottom, and I think Malaya's going home.
Ditto with Malaya going home or Dexter. I think Dexter or Malaya.
I like Malaya or Dexter going home too.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think Dexter's going to pass the flying
Do you
colors.
think that? I hope no one tries to. No, MK's got like a good crowd, right? They're not going to make her go home at least anytime soon.
I don't know. She needs to have a breakout moment.
She does, because she's been too regular now. Like she's good, but she's just staying there.
That's why I really hope Gina's not in the bottom 3, because I feel like she's the only one that's consistently. Because I didn't like her at the beginning of the show.
Right, and that she's still improving herself.
Consistently getting better.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think that wraps up this evening's episode. Don't forget to catch Maria Menounos' new reality show on Tuesday, March 18th on the Oxygen channel. And that was us tonight. I'm Stephanie Giorgi. My hosts are co-hosts.
I'm Violet Kanian. You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook at Violet Kanian. Where can they catch you, Stephanie?
They can catch me on Twitter at Stephanie Giorgi and on Instagram at SteffiG47. Jason?
And you can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at Jason Ikeler.
Nice.
Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Oh, crap.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.